Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. Now the starting group for Orlando. Collins is out there with Topic. Then there's Davis. Then there's Aaron Nesmith. And for the Warriors, Harden out there with Thompson. Then there's Ayton. And it's Malone. And it's Thompson in at the 3 spot. Coaching staffs, Clark, have certainly grown since your time in the league. Do you think that can lead to too many voices in the locker room?
I really don't. Think that's an issue, Kevin, because no matter how many coaches you have, typically they are all in sync, and the head coach has usually put his staff together, and therefore they're moving in the same direction.
Now here's Collins. Turned in an outstanding game against Brooklyn. Over Thompson. Shot by Collins, no good. Here's the Warriors with the ball. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Orlando.
Yeah, and a bit of a revenge game for them as they were swept in the 2-game season series from last year.
And, you know, they might not be in the same conference, but with any top team, they want to show they can compete with the best teams out of conference, too.
And it's the Magic with the ball. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
And they weren't anywhere near as sharp as they would like to be. But at the end of the day, a win's a win. And they've got to feel good about that.
Definitely. And when they look back on it, partner, in a few weeks, all they'll remember is the W.
Now, here's Malone. Playing Oklahoma City, he was nearly unstoppable. Thompson, a screen on Davis. And here's Malone outside. Drills it from outside.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Pass to Nesmith. Offside Collins. A 3-ball. Hits it from 3-point range.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now, here's Thompson. He's coming off a 10-point game against Oklahoma City.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Topic. And here's Collins from outside. That shot is no good. And he's 1 for 3 from the floor. In terms of defense, Greg, the Magic have taken some big steps forward.
Oh, they really have. It was a focus for them last season, and it has paid off. They were the kind of team nobody wants to face, and it led to their first playoff berth since 2020.
Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Topic. He really was a guy who also stepped up in that win against the Nets. Just 5 on the clock. There's the screen. And he's good on the 3-ball.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Warriors. Pass to Malone. He's off on that one. Davis with some nice D. Orlando's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Over to the left wing. And here's Collins. Here's Topic. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
3 points.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Harden the pass to Thompson. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. Harden outside. Fires the 3. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
He's covered by Ayton. Lays it up off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Warriors trail by 3. Harden outside. Thompson sets the pick for Harden. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Harden has been lethal from outside for a long time. Add another to the career total.
From deep, Collins. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
The backcourt today as good as it gets. And they've earned the green light every time they touch the ball.
Now we have a chance. Let's take a look at the teams that led the NBA in rebounding last season. The Warriors, number 1.
They had such a strong presence in the paint. Just a physical team. They dominated the interior in terms of rebounding.
The scoring ability Harden brings is unique and next level.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Outside, Davis. Outside, Collins. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Thompson dishes to Ayton. Out to Thompson. Goes up from the top of the key. And Malone with the basket on the assist by Thompson. Malone's got 8. The Magic have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Here's Topic. 6 points for him. Outside, Collins. Shoots from 12. There's his 3rd field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
It's Thompson off the drive, and it's denied. He takes it in, and that one is good. Topic has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Warriors trail by 3. Harden outside. Takes a 3. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the 3-point lane.
And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the 3-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
And the Warriors making a change here. Holmes checked in. Count it.
Very efficient from the mid-range. Harden doesn't need a lot of wiggle room to feel comfortable shooting that shot.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, I talked with head coach Steve Kerr. Now, when asked about the game plan on Anthony Davis, coach said, we have to do our best to keep him out of the paint. Now, that's where he's most effective. If he beats us with his jump shot, well, we can live with that. Interior defense will be put to the test. Guys?
Thank you, David. And here are the Warriors now. The Magic getting the bucket. Malone in the high post. Fades. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Here's Harden following the bucket by Orlando. Here's Thompson. Banked in off the glass.
Gotta do more than this to stop Thompson. He's used to having to fight through contact.
There's 1:40 left in the first quarter. Pass to Topic. Lets it go with a three. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Warriors trail by 5. And Thompson kicks to Thompson. The trade. They get it again. Kicks it out to Harden. .58 seconds left in the first quarter. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Collins, good.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Harden the pass to Malone. There's the pick from outside the arc. And Davis pulls it down. Orlando leading by 8. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Three-pointer. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Here's Harden. Talking about that win against the Thunder, he was definitely a major factor as well. With 2 seconds left. That shot, no good. And so it's the Orlando Magic holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And the three-point shot has been big for them. We'll return shortly. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a very convincing performance from the Magic so far.
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
On the court for Orlando.
Orlando foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
Thompson outside. Holmes setting the big for Thompson. Pass to Holmes.
And that's only the first time this half. But Kevin, they've done a great job here in that regard.
Drawing fouls, Clark getting to the line, all part of the game, but you think players try and draw fouls too often now?
I do in some cases, but I think it's more on an individual basis. I mean, players have to do what they need to do to try to score the ball. But I don't think anybody likes, one, guys flopping the draw fouls, and then two, whining when fouls aren't called.
And he knocks down the first one. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Warriors trail by 13. Pass to Walker. Hero against Collins. Shot's good by Hero. Hero got his first points in this one.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
And here's Collins from outside. Sinks the triple. Collins has got the lead up to 14 now for the Magic.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
And there are the Magic with another bucket.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Now Thompson. Nice game ahead, 13. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Here's Holmes, fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Great awareness by Thompson, wanting to find his open teammates whenever he can.
Harper, he's checked in for the Magic. The Warriors have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Now, here's Harper. On the wing, Davis, guarded by Walker. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
3 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Up top, Hero. He's guarded by Collins. From deep, Harden connects from three-point range. Harden's got 10.
And field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
And he gets it to go.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Third in assists. And they were a top 3 team in terms of second chance points. Boy, they are as good as anybody at converting on misses.
And the rebounding you just talked about, night in and night out, they controlled the boards. Nobody could match their energy in that department. And it's blocked. Loads it up for Davis.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful.
Virtually impossible to top that alley-oop.
And the Warriors with possession here. 17-point game. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks very much. James Harden is still a factor at age 35. He says, I'm more than a scorer, so for me, it's just impacting the game at the highest level. Kevin, he's led the league in scoring 3 times, but has also led the league in assists. So it's pretty much true. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Oh, don't forget, he rebounds as well as any guard right now in the NBA. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Harper against Harden. Shoots over Harper. And again, it's the Warriors missing. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
James Harden. First personal foul.
With this break, let's show you the teams that led the league in assists last year. In third, the Warriors.
Number 0.
Well, I thought this team last season was a team that had some beautiful dimes. I mean, they would spread the floor with their ball movement and spacing and player movement. It was a beautiful thing to watch. Nice passes leading to baskets.
And Clark, if you look at the NBA's draft combine, prospects now required to participate in drills and in other testing to be eligible for selection.
I like that, Kevin. I really do. I mean, it's part of being a professional. You can't just opt out of things because your agent says you should or you don't feel like it. This is a professional business, so there should be some standards and accountability. And I think it goes hand in hand with the push for parity. It ensures equal access to the information that will enable all teams to make informed decisions on draft day, so I like it. I really do. I don't know what you do about that. Davis just powering it down.
Golden State's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Harden the pass to Thompson. Right side hero. Thompson looking for an opening. Shot clock at 5. Had the space there, but it's offline.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And the Warriors making a change here. Christopher's checked in. Here's Walker. Nothing on the board. Here's Christopher. They need this. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
A moment here to see the numbers for Anthony Davis. He's coming off an excellent season, checking in at about 24 points per, 12 rebounds, and almost 2.5 blocks. And he's such a big presence for them on the inside.
Yeah, whether it's sending shots back airmail or cleaning the glass, he's the total package.
Second free throw, no good. For the Warriors, they won their last contest, that game against Oklahoma City. To the paint, here's Collins. Good D by Thompson.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Walker against Harper. Pass to Holmes. 6 on the shot clock. Thompson with it. Fires it up. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Outside Harper. Davis with a screen on Walker. Here's Collins. Guarded by Holmes. And here's Harper from the arc. The Warriors pull it in. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
And over the last few years, we've seen Harden embrace the mid-range jumper, and it is paying dividends.
Harper with the ball. Still without a basket. Pass to Collins. Now Davis. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Davis really going up strong once he's near the basket. Love seeing him do that.
And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Well, there's no question, and he welcomes this, that Anthony Davis shoulders a heavy load on the defensive end.
And he should, and he does. I mean, he's a true anchor. He protects the rim. He can guard out on the perimeter. He communicates well. He's got an excellent basketball IQ. And he's a guy that can cover up a lot of mistakes from his teammates.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Ayton, he's checked in for the Warriors. Thompson comes in for Asar Thompson. Outside Collins. Poked away. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Took him no time at all on that one. Harden's got 7 now in this quarter.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
And trailing in this game, now is not the time to start playing conservatively. I mean, if you've got an open look from deep, let it go. I mean, you've got to play freely and with confidence.
Here's Collins. James Harden picking up that last basket. Collins, good.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Harden the pass to Holmes. 1:04 left to play here in the half. And Davis sends it back. Lets a floater go. He lays it in.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Christopher. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
.36 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Five to shoot. Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possession.
Thompson with the bucket. And here's Collins. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. It's the Magic just dominating this one. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Welcome to halftime. First things first, a look ahead at other games on the docket tonight.
Hold on, I just got an alert on my phone. Ooh, half off bowling after the game tonight. Who's in?
I imagine Shaq.
Let us take some time now to talk about the first half. A commanding performance for the Orlando Magic. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Golden State's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots, 6 of 13. Thompson is out there with Malone. Then it's Thompson. Then there's Ayton. And it's Harden in at the point guard position. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. Pass to Topic. No good. Shot missing. Good D by Harden. The Warriors shooting well. They're at 45%. And Thompson kicks to Malone. Malone, a screen on Davis. Here's Thompson. Back to Malone. Fires from deep. And Harden with the basket on the assist by Malone. Harden's got 19 points.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Neesmith, the pass to Collins. There's a screen. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Here's Harden. It's hauled in by the Magic. Davis has got 7 rebounds in the game. Stolen by Thompson. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Ayton sets the pick for Thompson. A second chance effort. And Ayton with the layup. Ayton's got his second basket of the night.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
Thompson against Collins. And the layup's good off the glass. He's got 27.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. With a break in the action, we go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that excelled at slowing the pace down a campaign ago. The Magic in third.
Boy, it was a long year, and you were reminded of it every time you played this team. I mean, they never gave up a lot of points. They made you work for everything. And the points you did get against them were really hard-earned.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Whoops, they pick off the pass. And here's the fast break. Davis leading the way. Shots good by Topic. Topic has got 10 points in the game.
Simply found the open man there because he read the defense. Well done by Davis.
Warriors trail by 21. Harden kicks to Malone. Thompson outside. Pass to Thompson from past the arc. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got his 8th rebound here tonight.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
From deep, Harden. It's hauled in by the Magic. Davis has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the Magic retired the first jersey number in their franchise's history, that of our esteemed colleague and Hall of Famer, Shaquille O'Neal. Orlando's #1 pick back in 1992, Shaq went on to lead them to their first NBA Finals appearance in 1995. The honor is well-deserved, Kevin.
Yep, he's our teammate, isn't he, David? We love him as a guy, and we love him as a player. Pass to Malone. Floats one up, and Davis sends it back.
His great length really helps AD defensively.
Heroes checked in for James Harden. Jared Allen's checked in for Orlando. Harper comes in for Topic. Ayton finds Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's Hero with the 3. Hands it from downtown. Hero's got 5 now.
And a legitimate threat to connect from deep. Hero doesn't lack confidence trying his luck from there.
Pass to Neesmith. Back to Davis. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Allen. Last season, he played outstanding. And he's a shot blocker as well. Top 20 in that category last season. Great timing and challenges at the rim.
And yeah, he's one of the most efficient scorers in the league for sure. Moves without the ball, avoids taking the bad shots. That's why he was top 5 in field goal percentage last year. Warriors trail by 20. Here's Christopher. Down low. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass. Nasty jam.
And the playmaking ability of Hero, special. Outstanding pass there off that pick and roll.
Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Davis surveying the floor. Screen by Allen. Good on the three-point shot. He's got 7.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Here's Christopher. And the foul called on Jared Allen.
Jared Allen.
That's his first foul.
First team foul. In for the Magic, number 34, ace number 34.
Here's Christopher. Lock at 6. Pass to Thompson. Here's Hero. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. Magic leading by 21. To the middle. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
And you know, when Allen gets this positioning, the defense is in trouble, which in turn forces them to commit the foul.
2 shots.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Orlando.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass, constantly moving that ball from one side to the other.
And he's good on the second.
And Allen impacts the game on all levels. This kid has what it takes.
Outside Hero. Malone against Allen. Malone, the pass to Hero. There's the triple. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Orlando moving the ball around. For the 3. Traps in the tray. 10 points for him.
Yeah, the easy hoop assisted by Allen that time. He's developed a nice passing game.
Pass to Diabate. Outside Hero. Here's the screen. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Inside. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And the Warriors making a change here. Holmes checked in.
Coming onto the floor.
The Warriors have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Holmes with a screen on Harper. Hero from long range. The shot comes out. Magic leading by 22. To the inside. That's good from Allen on the assist by Harper.
And this is where Allen should look to score because he's got the size and length.
Pass to Diabate. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
There's 1:17 left in the third. Inside. Here's Allen. And then Allen slams it in.
Allen's got some old school big man in him. He's got great hands and mobility and does a good job finishing above the rim.
1:02 left to play in the third. Christopher the pass to Holmes. Outside Hero. This one for three. Allen with the rebound.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Sinks the three-pointer. He's got 13.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Christopher. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Allen against Holmes. Pass to Hero. Here's Christopher. Nice shot from the wing. Christopher's got 6.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
And here's Harper from the arc. Oh, he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
An ideal way to end the quarter with momentum on you.
And so it's Orlando in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back to the action in just a minute. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so in the game for the Magic, they've got Porter. Harper is out there with Topic. Then there's Allen. Left side, Hero. A floater, and he lays it up and in.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
So, Greg, you played the point. In create a player, if you had to pick a different position to play, which would it be?
Ooh, good question, Kevin. Probably small forward, wing. I'd like to be a fearsome finisher who can soar and dunk over everybody and not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
2 points. That one goes.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
The Warriors shooting here about 46% for the game. Outside, Kuminga. Pass to Christopher. Here's Hero. Jared Allen grabs the miss. And it's Orlando's ball. Here's Topic. To the paint. And Allen with the slam.
Did you guys see that? My goodness, Allen got crazy talent.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Left side, Kuminga. And a wide open look for Hero. Bangs home the trifecta. Hero's got 11 in the second half.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Pass to Porter. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Walker lays it up and banks it in.
And Walker with the size and strength to straight up move you out of his way.
Back when you played, Greg, the offseason was more of a dead period for the league. Not anymore. They want to make it year-round. Every month, something's going on.
Kevin, I love Vegas Summer League. It's given us some extra hoops. It's created a ton of excitement for the future. And also the trades and signings. The NBA is a 12-month-a-year league.
Warriors have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
Team foul. At the line for the Magic, Harper. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half.
Ayton, he's checked in for the Warriors. And the Magic making a change here as well. Davis is checked in. And he sinks the second. The Warriors shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Pass to Walker. Left side, Hero. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And tenacious play there from Hero in the paint, refusing to let the foul hold back his shot.
And the league trying to get a bit more competition in the All-Star game. Right, you got any ideas there?
Well, cash prizes seem to work well for the in-season tournament. Even a little something might help up the ante just a bit.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Launches a 3. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
I'll tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire. Yet they still trail in this game.
Harper dishes to Davis. It's blocked. Pass to Christopher. Stolen away. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Here's Harper. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Magic, Harper. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And Harper drops them both. And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household names.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets. What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
The Magic making a switch here. Collins is checked in.
1 shot.
And that one misses.
And you just have to be enticed by the skill set. of Ayton, a 7'1" behemoth who plays with a lot of physicality and skill on both ends.
Oh, Ayton in position. An emphatic LU jam.
And it's getting late, guys, but all of a sudden they have hope when just a little while ago it looked like hope was lost.
Hard not to wonder if maybe they left it until too late. I mean, they finally started to make some things happen, but at this point, they almost have to be perfect the rest of the way.
Collins wide open. He fires. Buries the long-range jumper.
Three-pointer.
Collins has got 32 points.
This guy is simply having a great game from outside.
Ayton a screen on Collins. Here's Hero. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And this guy is a gamer. Hero embraces any chance he can to draw a foul while taking a shot.
That's good from Hero. Clark, I've always heard that every team when on the road will have a team dinner.
You know, that's typically a practice that most teams employ, and those dinners are memorable, especially if the food is good. But more than the food, I think, is the camaraderie and the bonding that takes place when you break bread together, coaches and players.
Thompson, he's checked in for Golden State. Pass to Topic. Davis sets a screen. 6 to shoot. Can't connect from long distance.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And it's Ayton missing.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Allen passes to Collins. Here's Topic. Screen by Allen. Topic, no good. Golden State's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Here's Christopher. Pass to Diabate. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Davis.
Team score. At the line for the Warriors, Diabate. 2 shots.
The first one falls, so it's both teams making substitutions here. Both shots good from the stripe. Regarding court layout, Clark, do you think there should be more space around the court to reduce collisions?
Yeah, part of me would say that makes a lot of sense and would be prudent. I mean, you've got to balance that with access to fans who want to be for those premium seats as close to the action as possible. But it is difficult when you see a fan collide with the players. So I think you balance it. I would like to see a little more room. Give the fans the experience and access, but maybe create a little more cushion between the playing surface and those high-priced seats.
And make some noise for your Warriors, this team.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. Warriors have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Golden State moving the ball around. And the basket by Malone.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Outside, Davis. Collins looking around. NBA has seen some iconic personal rivalries over the years, and I'm sure you remember most of them.
Yeah, I do, even those that I wasn't part of as a young basketball player growing up in Cleveland watching, but I read a lot about them. Wilt and Bill Russell, the Celtics and the Lakers and all of those great teams. Obviously, high school graduate of 1979, Bird and Magic rivalry, easy answer for anybody around my age. And then you think about Isaiah Thomas, who was in my high school class, and then Michael Jordan. Those Pistons-Bulls rivalries were pretty intense and must-watch TV. So there have been a lot over the years.
Topic is checked in for Collins. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the final quarter. He's covered by Thompson. Good on the bucket.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Warriors trail by 19. Thompson in the corner. Malone wide open. Offline with his three.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed. And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Magic.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Yeah, exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3. 1:03 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Harden the pass to Thompson. Now here's Ayton. Pass to Thompson. Fires for 3. He can't get that one to fall. Here's Topic, guarded by Harden. He's covered by Thompson. Shot clock at 6. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Here's Nesmith. Goes back up. No good at the rim. Thompson outside. Pass to Ayton. Over Nesmith. And again, no good by Golden State. Here's Topic. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Anthony. In a game like tonight, what was the key to the win?
Defense. You know, they was running script out there, do whatever they wanted. We just got real physical with them and made them shoot contested shots. And ball went our way, we got rebounds and we scored.
Yeah, you made them feel you in the second half, and that was the difference, right? Congrats. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA.